family, health, and wealth. I'm talking about the earthy duo, the Ace and Knight of Pentacles. Coming up on Tarot Tuesday with Leo Brown. Hi everybody, happy Tuesday covers, and welcome to another edition of Tarot Tuesday with Leo Brown. I'm of course your fabulous host, Mr. Leo Brown, and this is Tarot Tuesday. Okay, so last week was all about the Suit of Cups. Everything having to do with the emotion, with love, with the element of water, of course. And this week we're going to talk about the element of earth. Everything having to do with stability, finances, family, community, things of that nature. All brought to us by the Suit of Pentacles. So the first card I'm going to go into is the Messenger in the Suit of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so if you get this card in a reading, if you come to me or you go to anyone else, and you get this card in a reading, this card indicates usually when it's upright, it usually indicates that financially things are good for you. Things are actually headed in a great direction. That promotion that you've always wanted is coming or it's going to come. Get ready for some financial changes. You know, some good financial changes. Even when it comes to family, if you've been struggling with infertility or, you know, wanting to have a child, this may indicate that, you know what, your pregnancy is coming, or the man that you may meet, especially if you're dealing with a love reading, it may represent the person that actually is going to give you the kind of family that you've been wanting. And this also may represent not just a husband, father kind of thing, but even in the form of a child. It could represent a male figure, a prominent male figure in your life, or someone that will give you a form of stability in your life. And also, when it comes to yourself, it can represent that at this point in your life, at this stage of the game, you're really focusing on you. You're focusing on grounding yourself. You're focusing on, you know, your career and putting yourself first. Not in a selfish way, but just really saying, you know what, I'm going to do me and mean it. And also this indicates too that health-wise, you're at a better place, or you're getting to a better place, or you will be getting to a better place. So say if you're trying to lose weight, you're going to get there. You know, you're going to get to that point. So the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position is a very, very, very good card. Great card to have. Now, you know, let's talk about the Pentacles and what they mean. The Pentacles indicate everything to do with the element of earth. When we think of earth, what do we think? We think of fertility, we think of growth, we think of stability, we think of firmness, we think of of change, you know, of metamorphosis, you know, things of that nature. So if you ever get the Suit of Pentacles in a reading, it indicates that you're going to go through some kind of change, but it may not be from a emotional standpoint, as was with the Cups, or as was represented by the Suit of Cups. It may be from a physical standpoint. Now, if you get this card in reverse, it could mean, of course, the opposite. It could mean that financially you're not really where you want to be, or money is slow. Say you're a business owner. This is a great card for business owners, for people that own businesses. If you get the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and it may relate to your business, it could mean that things are going to be slow for a while, or your business may not pick up. And not necessarily that that's a bad thing, because it may be telling you, look, focus less on the business and more on yourself. Because if, like for me, I'm a business owner, and say I get this card, say I get the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, right? And this card comes to me and I'm like, okay, maybe it's telling me to focus more so on myself instead of my business. Or it also can indicate that instead of you, you know, instead of money not coming in, it may be saying to you, you know what, you're being greedy. You're looking at just the financial aspect and not, you know, everything else is going on around you. It also could mean that, say, you come to me and you have a love question and you get this card in a love question. It could mean that the person you're with, they're not as stable as you would like them to be. They're not healthy for you physically, that it might be a very damaging relationship for you. But it also could mean that you yourself may not be good for them. that you may have some things to deal with when it comes to wanting love and family and things of that nature. It also could mean that if you're trying to have a child, or you're dealing with pregnancy issues, that it may take time, things may be slow, or that you may go through some health issues in order for that child to be to come to be conceived. So this is, like I said, not all cards are, no card is good or bad, honestly, but the Knight of Pentacles usually indicates good things. But normally, if you get this in reverse, if you get the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it normally indicates things are just going to be slow. Not necessarily bad, but just kind of slow. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Ace of Pentacles. And let me stress by saying these are very general statements that I'm making. I don't claim to be a know-it-all at all. I'm no expert. I never claimed to be one. But from what I've seen, when I do readings for people, this is what usually pops up or comes to me. And also, every reading is different, because this card, the Knight of Pentacles, may be somewhere else in your scope. It may not be in your love life. It may not even be in your finances. It may be something to deal with you, where you may feel very ungrounded, and you may not feel that you have any kind of stability. And it also can indicate that you may be in bad health as well. It could indicate that as well. So, or you may be lazy, because it may indicate, you need to really step up your game when it comes to fitness and eating better and just getting healthy. So, the Knight of Pentacles can mean many things to different people. Okay, so now we're going to focus on the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now every ace, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, every ace in each suit indicates a beginning. So in this case, if you get the Ace of Pentacles, I almost said Ace of Cups. If you get the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position in a reading, it usually indicates the beginning of something good. Your money is starting to flow. Your health is starting to get better. You're starting to lose that unwanted weight. You're starting a new eating plan, a new exercise plan. You may be, and it also can indicate property. You may end up buying a home. Or you're in the process of buying a house, because Pentacles can also mean things like business, contracts, money exchanging hands. You may be getting some kind of inheritance of some sort, and it even can really even indicate lottery winnings too. Not like, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, ooh, if you get this card in the reading, girl, you may, oh my God, you may win the Mega Millions. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it could indicate, possible money coming to you, new money coming to you, a new job, a better job, that promotion that you've been working so hard on that said job, you're going to finally get. So you're going to get your just due. And when it comes to yourself, it can also indicate that you see yourself in a better light. You see yourself in a better place. You are more stable when it comes to picking the right men or women. If you're dating someone, you know yourself pretty well. And you feel grounded. You feel content within you. You don't need anyone to prove. You have nothing to prove. You're at a point where you have nothing to prove to no one but yourself. So that's what the Ace of Pentacles indicates if you get it in the upright position. Now, if you get it in reverse, if you get it in the opposite way, of course, it could mean, of course, the opposite. It also could mean for you that, because the Pentacles also have to do with, they deal with sex and sensuality a lot. And it's funny because when I first started studying tarot, I didn't think that for the Pentacles. I always thought it had to do with the Wands or with the Cups. I thought. But these suits actually indicate, or this suit actually indicates a lot to do with sex and sensuality. So if you get this card, if you get it upright and say it's dealing with you and say it's dealing with your sex life, I'm going to go with upright first. If it's dealing with you in your sex life, it pretty much means that your bed is rocking and nobody's knocking. And you having a damn good time, okay? That's what it pretty much means. If you get it in reverse, however, it could mean that, yeah, you're getting sex, but you're not getting enough, or you're being selfish sexually, or you're not in touch with your sexuality. You're not embracing it. You're not embracing your sensual self. You don't like what you see when you look in your mirror, or you may be with a very selfish lover if you happen to be attached to somebody, or you yourself may be a selfish lover as well. The Pentacles also indicate, say you come to me and you have a weight question and you get this in reverse. It also could mean that you're struggling with your weight. You are struggling with money. You're struggling, say you own a business, your business is kind of slow, or you're working and you feel like, you know what, I've been working, but my promotion is never coming, or it has never came. I've been working my ass off and I'm not getting anywhere. This could indicate that as well. So if you ever get the Pentacles in a reading, whether in reverse or or upright, they usually indicate everything to do with the elements of earth. Growth, fertility, infertility, no growth or slow growth, things like that. So I couldn't find any clips to deal with it. And quite frankly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have kind of gotten tired of the clips. I feel like it's best for me to just, say it straight out and kind of break it down to you that way. I hope you guys have enjoyed this mini lesson today. If you guys like what I've said so far and it makes sense to you, let me know. Leave a comment below. I do read them. I read every comment and I respond to each and every one. Stay tuned for next week when I will deal with the Page of Pentacles, and that will be the last one. And then from there, we're going to go through the Wands, I believe. And then after that, I think we'll be done. If you guys want me to do more, you want me to expand on more, let me know, and I'll start doing the number cards. Until next time, take care. I love you. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you soon. Okay? Bye-bye.